Did you know Scott Pilgrim versus the World is the exact story of my life? To get to my with my girlfriend, I had to fight 7 evil exes.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Okay, no, but for real. Happy birthday to Scott Pilgrim versus the World, at least the game edition. It's been like 10 years since it came out, but then I think in like 2014, I think some licensing stuff happened and Ubisoft just pulled the plug on it. And just completely got rid of it from, like, you couldn't get it if you had it on your system downloaded. I don't even know if you could re-download the game. I think it was just if you have it on your console, that was the only way you can have it. So if you could even probably make money off of it, like, oh, I have a PS3 that has Scott Pilgrim on it, back in, at least a couple years ago. But we're getting the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Complete Edition. It was revealed from the Ubisoft Forward, which is really hype news. I found out about it like after work when I got home. I was, oh shit, but I took a nap because your boy was tired. But I'm hype. I love the movie. The movie is phenomenal. If you haven't checked it out, it's actually on the US Netflix store, or not, it's on Netflix. If you haven't seen Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and you're a big fan of it, or you want to see something just a really quirky, full of energy and life, it's basically, I know it's based on, on a comic and everything, and the game, but like, watch the movie and it is just like, it's the best. Like, I don't know, I guess it's weird to say because there's comics for it and there's a game, and so it's the best video game movie like ever made. Maybe not as good as OG Mortal Kombat in the 90s, but enough talking. Let's get into Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I mean, we know it's gonna be hype, but it's just cool seeing it. Yep, there it goes. Happy birthday. All the OSTs fire. Oh, look at our boy. Bro. Bro, Ford man. I love beat 'em ups. Man, imagine if they had a Mary Elizabeth Winstead wearing this outfit for. This. Oh my god! I'm so happy. Oh, the vegan police. Oh man, Wallace. Everyone's there, man. Oh man. When is it? Oh yeah, holiday 2020. Yeah, it's going on Uplay, Stadia, Switch, Xbox One, and PS4. I think Uplay is like, the Ubisoft thing, so it's going to PC, but it won't be, I don't think it'll be on Steam or whatever, at least for right now. But yeah, man, it looks, I mean, it's Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. It just looks phenomenal, right? Like, the music is still on point. I don't know if they're doing, obviously they were probably up-resing it and like, touching it up a little bit because it is a complete edition with knives and Wallace as well. But yeah, man, I just really like Scott Pilgrim, man. Like, because I know people are gonna see this, especially nowadays. People, I already see it on Twitter. People that don't know about Scott Pilgrim are already asking, why? What's the hype? What's Scott Pilgrim? Where's the hype and stuff? And like they, and the sad truth is it's one, I feel like it's really underrated. But if people that are fans of it and the communities that have it, it's like a cult following, right? And it's just a really interesting, unique, and like story that, it's not even like about people that are like, it's not even like, oh, these people are good people. Like, Scott isn't like low-key an asshole. Like, I mean, not even low-key, like he is. And like there's a lot of toxicity in this, and like a lot of like meta jokes and whatever. And it has a lot of heart and humor and and lessons and stuff. So I think that's what kind of put Scott Pilgrim, I think, over just being what it is. There's a lot of stuff in it, plus a bunch of waifus for everyone. Everyone got their own waifu. Like, I don't know, man. I'm probably a Kim guy, but I don't know. Ramona's, especially in the movie. I don't know, but the movie's also another factor in its popularity. Like the movie came out and it was just like, I think obviously it was another case where it's more so of a cult following rather than a blockbuster that made like billions of dollars. If this came out now, like if the game was coming out and then the movie came out like now, I think this would be a much better climate. I mean, well, not right now. You know what I mean, the era. It would have been a much better climate because in 2010 we had Iron Man, we had Hulk, we had a couple, like I think Thor. No, Thor came out in 2011. No, yeah, we had a couple movies already, right, of like MCU stuff, but it still wasn't like, it wasn't like comic book movies exploded. And I would say like when Avengers hit. Like it was already getting like really popular, but when Avengers hit, that's what like blew the gates open. That showed the world that there can be a narrative, an interconnected world of a different series of movies that connect into one big, plot that have one big movie at the end, or like for the phase. So it wasn't until like 2012-ish where I think things started to boom for all comics and stuff like that, for comic book films, especially if they were really good. So Scott Pilgrim came out with the game right now, and it had like, and it was getting that big groundswell of hype and fans. And then the movie comes out. I think the movie would have done way better financially and everything. Like, I don't think it was a failure or anything, but it was definitely like not something that made like a lot of money. But it was a fantastic movie, so I urge you guys to check out the movie and pick up the game if possible when it comes out. Play it, you won't regret it. So with all that being said, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys finally... Let me know who my Scott Pilgrim fans are. Are you guys finally excited to be able to get back into the game? Are you finally excited to let go of your PS3 that probably had it, or your 360 that had this game downloaded, so now you can finally let it go and get a new like complete edition, whatever, and inject like another 100 hours into it? Because also another fact to this game is like, I know there's a lot of beat 'em ups, especially Streets of Rage 4 came out, which is fire. It's a 4-player co-op game, and like, there's not a lot of games that, like, obviously I know Avengers came out and stuff like that, but there's not a lot of games that like have that special like bond, like Castle Crashers, that 4-player like, oh, I don't know, man, it's just, maybe it's just nostalgia speaking, but like playing these 4-player games with my friends, either online or then you can pop it in person, or like load it up in person and play 4 players. It's something. It's such a cool experience, you know what I mean? So all that being said, hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.